So today I'm going to be potting up some pot and patio cherry tomatoes. We seeded them a few weeks ago and they are ready to be transplanted into a bigger pot. But before I do that, I wanted to show you what I've been working on so far this week. I hung a few things, moved a few things, got a few things ready for our craft show coming up this weekend. Made some really cool combo houseplants that I want to show you. I'm really excited about, and that kind of will explain this mess that I have going on behind me on my table. So before I plant those tomatoes, I kind of want to show you what I've been working on so far this week. First, what we did is we hung all of our combo baskets. So all those baskets hanging like in the black pot, we hung them all with a drip line. That little white thing right there is like a water drip line. And then all the orange pots, they have a plant in them too, but it's not actually, we didn't plant in the orange pot. We just set one of our, see how that's like a different color right there? It's white. It's actually a begonia. You can't really tell from here, but it's like a begonia in a white pot that like looks like that. And then we just set them in there for more space on a drip line. So we got all those hung. So everything that has a orange basket, you know, has a plant in it. Beginning of this week, it was like extremely sunny out. So I went through all these plants on the floor and all the plants, I'll kind of go slow so you don't get dizzy, on the table. That whole table was full. And I picked out the most low light plants that we have, and I know this is going to look crazy what I'm about to show you, but I moved them all underneath. See this long bench? I moved them all underneath the bench, like philodendron, prayer. Let me see if I can walk down here and show you what I did. So I moved them all. So there's like tons and tons of plants underneath the table, just so they have a little bit lower light because it was like too sunny for them, and we haven't had a chance to spray the shade cloth on, so I had to move all those onto the table, which took quite a while and my back was really sore. Anyway, then I took cuttings from a basket that I have right there, that pink transcantia basket, and I planted all of those. I think there's like 20 here. Then I have a craft show this weekend, so I picked out 40 plants, just different varieties. I put a tag in there that I got, house plants, so I just picked out like a variety of 40 house plants to take to the craft show this weekend. And then also 4 trays of succulent little combos like that I'm going to take to the craft show this weekend. And then 4 trays of this littler size house plant to take to the craft show this weekend. Then the last thing I want to show you is I planted these combos. I did 45. I'll kind of go maybe slow so you can see it, but I did a whole bunch of different combos of houseplants, 3 in each planter, just for something different, just in case somebody might like 3 plants in one container. So I had a lot of fun doing that. I tried to make them all different. I don't think there's any that are exactly the same, so I'm pretty excited about them. We'll see how people like them, but I think they're kind of cool. And they got to fill in a little bit, you know, and then people can like take them out and transplant them too when they get big and put them kind of in their own pot if they want to. But all right, I guess we can start planting tomatoes now. Yesterday when I was making my combo 3 plants in one pot, what I did was I would grab a whole bunch of plants that only had one pot in it, and then take them and put all 3 plants into one pot. So I had extra dirt from just like going in and grabbing the plant out. So I want to do 20 tomato plants. So I have 20 pots on my table, but I don't want to just plant in here because I want the dirt to be really loose when I plant. I don't want it to be compacted, and these already had a plant in it and have been watered, and so the dirt's compacted. So what I need to do is I need to dump out the dirt like this, but my dirt pile my dirt bag's pretty full, so I can't do all of them at the same time. So like that I just dumped out, and then I'm gonna loosely put it back in. I know that sounds crazy that I'm gonna dump out and then refill, but I think it'll help so it won't be all, compacted down. We got all of our pots filled with loose dirt. We seeded like 100. There's like 102, I think, count of these plug trays. And I only want to do 20 because 100's too many. So I thought, let's just start with 20 and go from there. I'll save my plug tray, the rest of them, and put it back on the bench for now. But I don't want to plant all 100 because these are new to us this year, and we've never done them before, and I don't know how well they're going to go over at the market. We just want to try something different, and so we're just like, maybe let's just start with 20. So here's what the plug looks like. It's got a nice little root system on it, and we're just going to put one in the middle, and that's it. Like, my instinct is always like, let's just put like 3 or 4 in and see what happens. But my husband said no, because they get really big. So he's like, remember, now, even though you're going to want to put in more than one, don't do it. And I'm like, okay, I won't, I promise. So I'm only going to put in 1 plant. They are a patio cherry tomato. They're really sweet. And this variety, they don't need to be like staked up or caged or anything, which I think is kind of nice. You don't have to worry about that. So they're mostly just for like a deck or a porch or somewhere where you just want to maybe grab a snack off the plant and pop it in your mouth as a treat, or you could use it, in salads or however you want to use it, to cut up a little bit for a burger or something. But they're really sweet, I guess, and they're just kind of fun to have on your patio for the summer, and I'm excited to see what they look like. On the bench, there is a little empty spot right here next to the transcantia that I took cuttings and did yesterday. So I'm going to go grab those and put them here, and we will hope that they fit. I'm really excited to try these because they're just something different. Like we've never brought like a vegetable like this at the market. So it's just kind of fun for me doing something, different that we haven't done yet. And honestly, I'm gonna put one, I think, on our deck because that'd be so fun to have one like on the deck. I could just see myself going over and being like, oh, tomatoes ready, and eating one. So if nothing more, it's kind of just going to be fun, personal too. Maybe putting one on my deck. They fit no problem. So we just got a few tomatoes right there. So that's good. Today after dinner, me and my husband are going to start seeding with our seed machine all of our seeds for our cut flower garden. So what I need to do, if you can see what a mess I have, I got to clean up all my mess. We put the seeds, plug trays on this bench, so I need to move and clear off all that. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that purple plant and hang it back up where I found it. Now that the table is cleared off, it shouldn't be too hard to climb up here. Oh no, cool. And I think I'm going to sweep and then set all the plants that I'm taking to the craft show tomorrow on the floor, so that'll clear off a little bit of our bench space. So I got all my plants ready to go to the craft show for this weekend. We're gonna load the truck tonight. So that row, and then this little section right here. So that's in good shape. I think I'm just gonna stack them over in the corner for now, and then I don't have to walk them all the way to the back. Oh, you know what? I have to move all the plants that are under the hoops. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I'm gonna figure out where we're gonna move them to. There's space over there, like on that other side. So I'm gonna push them all over there as many as I can so I don't have to walk around the table. And then I'll just go stand and move them over there. What I have to do is clear all the plants that have these plastic hoop thingies on them. See the bench, and it has all the hoop things. So any plants that are under these plastic hoop things, I have to move and find a spot for them, including the plug trays under there. And the reason why, I don't have to move all these because it's not under the hoops thing. And the reason why is because when we seed our flowers, we're gonna pull the plastic over all these, these things to keep it warmer in there. So all these plants have to be moved, which isn't much. I just moved all the ones on that side, so I'm gonna work on this side next. This area right here is by far the most space we have, so I'm gonna kind of condense these down, then I can have space to move all the stuff that is on the table. All right, I got that all cleaned up. Now I'm gonna go move everything, and let's hope we have enough space. I'm not too worried about like organizing at this point, because when we open up the other side of our greenhouse, like take down that plastic wall, then I'm gonna organize everything by what it is and put an information tag in it. So right now it's just more about moving around for space and for what space we need. And then later when we open up the back half, then I'll really start cleaning and organizing everything for real. Almost got it all the way cleaned off, so that's good. And as I was doing my last little bit here, I totally forgot that I was gonna do something. So I gotta put this back on the floor. But the other week, a few weeks ago, we just tested this, and we direct seeded a sunflower into a pot just to see if it would work, and it worked. So I forgot that I need to do more sunflowers. I only did 4 because I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. But these are like really cute patio, compact, tiny little sunflowers for like a porch. So I did 1 in this, but I think when I go to plant them again, which I got to go inside and get my seeds, I think I might do 3 instead of 1. So I have to do sunflowers after I get the rest of these moved out. What we have up under here is Coleus, King, Lime Sprite, Coleus, Kong, Rose, Wave Pink Petunia, Cosmo, Impatience, Linda Lou Mix, and then those 2 back there are Hypo Estes, red and pink. And then the 2 that looks like just dirt right there and right there, those are big begonias. They take forever to come up, but you can kind of tell it is happening. It just is going to take a while. And then this last one is strawberry. I'm going to put them in like little patio pots like we did the tomatoes. I ran back in the house and got my sunflower seeds. It is called Helianthus Sunbuzz, and there's 100 seeds. So I just want to do 20 pots for now. So I got 20 pots of dirt filled right now. And I'm going to do 3 seeds per pot, kind of like this. 1, 2, 3 in like a triangle, kind of, you know, like kind of in the middle. I'll try my best. And I'll show you what the seeds look like. Let's dump them all out. Kind of like a sunflower seed, you know. And I'm going to do 3 in a pot, like this. 1, 2, 3. You probably can't see them because they blend into the dirt. And I was thinking I could just do 20 for now, and then later, like maybe, you know, in a month or so, I could do the rest of the seeds, and that way I can kind of like stage it, you know, to where we have sunflowers ready for later in the season at the market. And so we'll I think it's called something. What is it? I don't know what it's called. Where you seed at different times. I'm not sure. I don't know. It don't matter. But so that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to do all of them. Just 20 for now. I just ran to the back of the greenhouse and got this stuff. It's called vermiculite. It's really like fine stuff. It feels really good. So what I do is I'm just gonna take a little handful like this and just kind of cover lightly just those 3 seeds. I don't have to cover the whole pot. I just cover like the seeds basically. And you don't have to have vermiculite. Like we've ran out of vermiculite before, and we've just covered it with dirt, and it works fine. But we have it, so I was like, I might as well use it because we have it. And we get it at Ace Hardware, just like in town, you know. I just go and get a whole big bag of vermiculite. So this past week I got the opportunity to go to Gulf Shores, Alabama with my some of my family for spring break, and it was really fun. And I got kind of burnt really bad. I wasn't expecting the sun to be so hot there. I'm used to Michigan sun, so I was not used to the southern sun. It felt so good, maybe a little too good, and I got a little burnt, but I had a really good time there. So it's kind of nice being able to get away a little bit and spend some time with my family and my kids. And it was my first spring break that I ever was able to go on. So I was pretty excited to do that. So, all right, well, now let's set these down and water them in, and then we're done. I left the strawberries and the begonias and the plug trays on the bench. I didn't move them because I think they still need to be on the heat bench and underneath the plastic, just to keep a little bit warmer, because they take forever to come up. And then I put these on the bench too, because they need the heat, you know, underneath to, I think the word is germinate. I'm not sure on that. But, so we just put anything that we seed on the heat bench, and that way it gets a little heat and it does a little bit better for us. So I just nicely water it in and get it all wet, and then we just keep them wet for a while, like a couple weeks. We keep them wet and water them every day, and then once we start seeing the seed sprout up and it growing, then, you know, we cut a little bit back on the watering. So, okay, I think that's good. All right, well, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it, and I know it was kind of random, just me planting a couple tomato plants and then cleaning and showing you what I've been working on, and then finding that I forgot that we needed to do the sunflowers too. So I hope that was okay and kind of not too boring. So okay, have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye.